Welcome back everyone, Patrick here, and in this video what we got to do, we got to take this whole expression here, we got to simplify it and state the restrictions. So like usual, first step, I always look if I could factor anything. So notice that we can factor a bunch of stuff here. So in this numerator, y squared minus 4x squared, notice that that's a difference of squares right there. So this here factors into 4y, or rather y minus 2x, and then y plus 2x, right? The square root of y squared is just y, square root of 4x squared is 2x, and then we change that sign in the middle. Notice in this denominator, we could take out an x squared, so we'd be left with 2x plus y, like that. And then we're going to divide here. Notice here we could take out a y to the 3, so we'd be left with 2x minus y. And this is going to be all over x to the 4, like that. And then from here, once everything is factored, I like to get the restrictions. So notice that here, x squared cannot be 0, which means x cannot equal 0. Notice that 2x plus y cannot equal 0. So you could isolate for the x or y. In this case, let's isolate for the y, because it's isolated up here as well. So basically y cannot equal negative 2x. You could also isolate for the x, which would be x cannot equal negative y over 2. I'm going to isolate for the y in this case. And then notice that here, x to the 4 cannot equal 0, but that's going to give us this same restriction, where x cannot equal 0. Now, because we're dividing, we also have to look at the numerators for this second expression that we're dividing by. So notice that y cubed cannot equal 0, which means y cannot equal 0. And then notice that 2x minus y cannot equal 0. So when we isolate for the y, keeping it consistent basically means y cannot equal positive 2x. If we bring this over, or bring the 2x over and divide both sides by negative 1. And then lots of times you'll see solutions combine these if they're the same expression. So they'll be like y cannot equal plus or minus 2x, right, if we take these and combine them. But either way, there are 4 restrictions in this case. And then from here, what I like to do is simplify. Now, because we're dividing, I'm actually going to take that second expression, and I'm going to flip it. So we'll have x to the 4 over y to the 3, 2x minus y, like that. And then let's see what factors out or cancels out. Y plus 2x is the same as 2x plus y. Those two cancel out. And then y minus 2x, almost similar to 2x minus y. We can make them similar. We could take out a negative, either from here or from here. You know what? Let's take it out from here. So I'll take out a negative, and then this is going to become 2x minus y, which would be the same as that. And now notice this and that cancel out. X squared, x to the 4, so there's 2 x's in the bottom, 4 x's up top, which means if we cancel stuff out, there would be 2 x's left at the top. And then from here, nothing can cancel out with this y to the 3. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So the final answer, negative 1 times x squared, would give us negative x squared. And then we'd be left with this y to the power of 3. Let me just double check. I didn't miss anything. Yeah, it looks all good to me. So that's what it simplifies to. And then these circled expressions are the restrictions.